Welcome back to the Real English Podcast. Thanks for listening today.
It is great to be back.
I have to be honest, I'm struggling a little bit today. It was so hard getting out of bed.
Oh, I know that feeling.
It was dark, it was cold, and the alarm was just way too loud.
The worst part of the day, for sure. Going from a warm bed to the cold world.
It really is. I was just standing there on the train platform, shivering and thinking to myself, man, I hope I was back in bed.
You hope you were back in bed?
Yeah. I hope I was sleeping right now.
Hang on a second. Think about what you just said. I hope I was in bed.
Yeah. Does that sound weird?
It sounds a little bit confused. Like maybe you are in bed, but you aren't sure.
Okay, I see what you mean. I'm definitely not in bed.
Yeah.
I'm sitting right here. There's a microphone in my face. So yeah, reality is pretty clear.
Exactly. So since you're here, being in bed is, well, it's impossible, isn't it? It's the opposite of reality.
So hope is the wrong word for that feeling.
It is. If you say, I hope, you're saying there's a chance, a
Yeah.
possibility, like, I hope there's coffee in the kitchen.
Right. That might actually be true.
But being in bed right now,
Yeah.
that's a fan.
That's a beautiful fantasy. So what I should say is, I wish I were back in bed.
Precisely. You use wish because you want to change reality. You know,
Yeah.
like you could snap your fingers and just magically be somewhere else.
That's a huge difference. So hope is for things that might happen, and wish is for things that are definitely not happening.
That's the best way to think about it. You can think of hope like checking your calendar or a weather app. It's about real plans and possibilities in the future.
And wish is more like daydreaming or watching a movie.
Yes. Or having a magic wand. If you need magic to make it happen, you use wish.
I definitely need a magic wand today. I'd use it to change this weather, too. Did you see the sky when you walked in?
I did. It looked not friendly.
Yeah.
Just dark gray clouds all over.
I really hope it doesn't rain later. Didn't bring an umbrella.
See, that's a perfect use of hope.
Yeah.
You look at the clouds, you see a real possibility of rain, but maybe not. It's still an open question.
Exactly. The future isn't here yet, so I can hope for the good thing. I hope I stay dry.
But imagine we walk outside right now, we open the door, and it's just pouring. We're getting soaked.
Terrible thought.
In that moment, standing in the rain, you can't really say, I hope it doesn't rain.
No, because it's already raining. The proof is all over my shirt.
Right. So in that moment of wet regret, what do you say?
I'd say, I wish it wasn't raining, or I wish I had brought my umbrella.
Both are perfect. You're looking at the reality, the rain, no umbrella, and you want to change it, but you can't.
It's interesting because hope feels really active, like I'm waiting for a result.
Yep.
Wish feels a bit more passive or just sad.
That's a great way to put it. Wish often has this feeling of being unhappy with the current situation. I wish I were richer. I wish I were taller.
I wish it were Friday. I say that one every single Monday.
We all do. And notice what you just said. I wish it were Friday.
Yeah. Normally I'd say it was cold yesterday. But with wish, it becomes were.
For the verb to be, yes. It's one of those grammar things. For these unreal situations, we use were. I wish I were. I wish she were. I wish it were.
It's like a signal to the listener that we're in that fantasy zone now. I wish I were a millionaire.
Exactly. If you say I was a millionaire, it sounds like you actually had the money and then you lost it.
Oh, wait.
But I wish I were means you're just dreaming about it now.
That probably saves a lot of confusion. You don't want people asking to borrow money if you're only dreaming.
Very true. Clarity helps.
Speaking of things we want, talking about lunch earlier made me hungry. I actually skipped breakfast this morning.
That explains why you keep looking at the break room door.
I am. I'm trying to picture the fridge. I hope there is some food in there.
That's a valid hope. We usually have some snacks.
Specifically, I hope there's some cheesecake left. I saw a box in there yesterday morning. A big one. Strawberry.
Aye. The strawberry cheesecake.
Why are you saying it like that?
Well, saying, I hope there is cheesecake means you think there's a chance.
Yeah.
You know, that maybe a piece survived.
Yes. I have a good feeling about this.
Well, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but I was here late last night.
Oh, no. What did you see?
I saw the empty box in the recycling.
No.
The cheesecake is gone.
No. Are you serious? Completely gone.
0% chance. It is history.
Well, there goes my hope. I can't say I hope there is cheesecake anymore.
Nope. Now you have to use the magic wand.
I wish there was cheesecake. Or maybe I wish you had saved me a piece.
That's the one. I wish you had saved me a piece. Now we're talking about the past. A past we can't change.
That's the worst kind of wish, the regret wish. I wish I had eaten it yesterday.
We use that structure a lot for regrets. I wish I had.
Mm.
And then the past participle. I wish I had studied harder.
I wish I hadn't spent all my money on shoes.
Do you really wish that?
No, I love the shoes. But it sounds like something I should say.
It's a very common way to look back on mistakes, you know? It feels a little softer than just saying, I made a mistake.
It does. It's like you're asking for a do-over, a second chance.
Speaking of parties and social things, are you going to Sarah's birthday party this weekend?
Oh, yeah, I'm planning on it. I hope I can finish my work in time to go.
Good use of hope. It's a goal.
Yeah, it's going to be a big party. But I still need to write in her card, and this brings up something that always gets me.
What's that?
Okay, so the rule is hope for possible things, wish for impossible things.
Generally, yeah.
But on a birthday card, we always write, I wish you a happy birthday.
We do, yes.
But a happy birthday is possible, right? So why don't we say, I hope you a happy birthday?
That is a fantastic question. This is the big exception where wish doesn't mean unreal or impossible.
So English is just breaking its own rules again.
As it does. In this specific case, wish is more like a verb of giving, like saying, I offer you good wishes. It's a fixed phrase for holidays. We wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you luck.
Ah, okay. So it's like a set phrase. I wish you a good thing.
Exactly. You're sending that thing to them. But if you want to use another verb-like equipment to describe the action of the day, you have to switch back to hope.
Give me an example.
So you can't say, I wish you have a great party. That sounds strange.
Okay.
You should say, I hope you have a great party.
I see. I wish you a happy birthday is the greeting. I hope you have fun is the sentence about the actual future.
You got it. If you're using a verb like have, do, enjoy, stick with hope. I hope you enjoy the cake.
Got it. But for the standard greeting, just memorize the phrase.
Exactly. Don't overthink the magic wand rule for that one.
That's so helpful. I think I've told someone I hope you a nice weekend before. They looked at me a bit funny.
Yeah, it just sounds a little incomplete. They're waiting for the have. I hope you have a nice weekend.
Right. Verbs need hope. That's a good little rule.
Not bad.
You know, all this talk about reality versus regret, it reminds me of that story you told me about your history exam.
Oh, that old story. Yes, that's a perfect example of how these words really show the time.
That was back in university, right?
Yeah, ancient history. And I had this huge final exam. It was worth like 50% of my grade.
Wow. High stakes.
Extremely. And I was so nervous I couldn't eat, just pacing around my apartment.
The pre-exam panic. I know it well.
So before I left, I called my mom for a pep talk.
Of course. Moms are the best for that.
She was great. She said, I know you studied hard. I hope you do well. I hope the questions are easy for you.
She used hope because the test was still in the future. It was still possible.
Exactly. She was looking forward with a positive expectation.
Right. So how did the exam go?
It was tough, but I got through it.
Yeah.
I felt okay. But my friend, we'll call him Mark, he had a very different experience.
What happened with Mark?
Mark was the kind of guy who didn't really open the textbook until the night before.
Terrible strategy.
Terrible strategy. So we walked out of the exam hall and he just looked awful. He turned to me and the first thing he said was, I wish I had studied.
The regret.
And then he said, I wish the questions were different.
He wanted to change reality with his magic wand.
He did. He was looking backward at the past. My mom said, I hope looking forward. Mark said, I wish looking backward.
That really shows the emotional difference, too. Your mom's hope feels like support. Mark's wish just feels sad.
Totally different feeling. It's like if you tell your boss, I hope I finish the project on time,
Yeah.
you sound confident you have a plan.
Right. But if you tell your boss, I wish I could finish the project on time.
You're basically saying, I'm not going to. You're admitting it's impossible before you even start.
Oof. Yeah, that's a really important difference at work. I hope shows you're trying. I wish sounds helpless.
Exactly. And I wish I could help you is often just a polite way of saying no.
Oh, like,
Oh.
Can you come to my meeting? Oh, I wish I
It
could.
means I'm not coming.
Can you lend me $5? I wish I had it on me.
It means you're not getting $5 from me.
It's the polite refusal. I use that all the time, and I never even thought about it being part of this pattern.
It softens it, right? It's less direct. It sort of blames the situation, not you.
Mhm.
If only things were different, I would help.
It blames the lack of a magic wand. If I had magic, I would, but I don't.
That's a dramatic way to see it, but yeah, pretty much.
This has actually been so useful. I feel like I use these words all the time, but stopping to think about the logic, the timeline, the reality check, It makes it much clearer.
It's one of those things, once you see it, you start hearing it everywhere. In songs, movies, your own conversations.
I'm already doing it. I'm thinking about my plans for tonight.
And
Well, I hope the traffic isn't bad on the way home.
realistic. Possible.
And I wish I didn't have to cook dinner. I wish a chef would just appear in my kitchen.
Unreal
Yeah.
fantasy. Unless you order delivery, then you could turn that wish into a hope.
Mm.
I hope the pizza gets here soon.
See? I can change my destiny. I can turn a wish into a hope with my phone.
That's the lesson for today. Turn your wishes into hopes when you can.
I like that. So before we finish, let's ask our listeners. We've been talking about weather and cheesecake and traffic.
But we want to hear about your lives. So think about something coming up for you. Maybe next week, maybe next year.
What's something you're planning for? What is something you hope happens?
Like, I hope I get that new job. Or, I hope I can travel to Japan.
And then on the other side, let's get a little dreamy. What's one impossible thing you wish were true?
If you had that magic wand, I wish I could fly. I wish I lived on the moon.
I wish I were a professional soccer player.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Just think about those 2 sentences for yourself. Feel the difference between the plan and the dream.
And try not to have too many regrets like Mark with the exam.
Yes, definitely. Don't just wish for a good grade, study for it.
Great advice. Well, I think that covers it.
All right.
I'm going to go check that fridge one more time. Maybe there's a crumb left.
I hope you find one, but I wish you wouldn't get your hopes up.
I see what you did there. All right, time to go.
Thanks for listening. If you'd like more episodes like this, you can subscribe to the channel. See you next time.